What are your team's best and worst qualities in the kitchen?
Well, I'll have to tell you about myself since Christina and I haven't actually worked as a team yet. But my best qualities, and I think will be her best qualities too, are that we're moms and we know how to work in chaos. And some people just don't do well with that, but we're adaptable. And when you've got 3 or 4 kids running around you in the kitchen, you have to learn how to work good and work quick. And if you're only gonna have 5 minutes to do something, then you figure out how to do it in 5 minutes. And I think that's our best quality. Our worst quality, I don't know. I don't know what our worst quality in the kitchen would be. Maybe that we're self-taught baker or self-taught, and there may not be a whole lot that we can do. Oh, that's laundry. So as a mom, see, you got to multitask. Okay, here we are in my laundry room. Excuse the mess, but that's what a laundry room looks like when you've got 7 kids. And you know, that's one of those reasons why Christina and I will be good teammates, because most people would look at these mounds of laundry and it would overwhelm them. But we kind of look at mounds of laundry and just decide, you know, you take it one load at a time. And so that's how we face challenges.
Tell us about some of your team's struggles in life and pursuing your dreams.
Okay, some of our struggles. Well, I guess that would be being a mom. Because of being a mom, you always put your kids first and you always put your family first. And so you put your dreams on hold. And that's the awesome thing about doing cakes and stuff, because our kids embrace our cakes, and so we can do both. We can pursue our dreams and we can still be a mom.
Do you have your own cake business?
Kinda. In Texas, you can have a home bakery, and that's kind of what I have. I've already got a name. It's called Kingdom Cakes, and so I do about 2 or 3 cakes a weekend for other people.
How did you get started?
Well, after I went to the Oklahoma Sugar Arts Show that first time and I came back home, I decided that that's what I wanted to do. And so ever since then, I started taking cakes for other people.
Well, tell us about your personalities and what makes your team tick.
Oh, okay. My personality, I am bubbly, on fire. Some people might say that I have adult ADD. But I don't see that as I struggle with ADD. I embrace ADD. So I think that that'll be seen as a weakness and as a strong point, because I'll be high energy and all over the place, and it might aggravate some of the other contestants, but that's okay. Okay, so we're back in my kitchen. What's the next question?
How would your friends and toughest critics describe you in one word?
Oh, that would probably have to be bossy.
Amen.
But I don't think that it's bossy. I think you say bossy on one hand, but I say good leader on the other hand. Leadership quality. It's just semantics.
I'm your husband. I say bossy. Tell us something that would surprise you about your team.
Let's see, surprise you. I'm going to get my black belt on Friday. My husband and I are the youth pastors, so I preach in front of the youth and sometimes in front of the whole church. And I'm an avid deer hunter. There was just one time I was on a hunt. It was a 2-day hunt. I killed 5 deer. I shot 5 bullets and 5 deer down in 2 days. I was the only hunter on the hunt to do it, and I was the only girl.
Well, tell us, what does baking mean to your team, and what do you love what you do?
Okay, baking to my team is that thing that melds our 2 worlds together, because most moms, their careers don't embrace their families. It's separate from their families, but baking is all about family, and so it puts my 2 worlds together.
What kind of people or things push your buttons, and why?
Let's see. People that push my buttons are people that are just mean. People that are mean, and they're just they act ugly, and I just don't like people like that. And the mom in me wants to correct that in them and tell them, you can't be ugly. So.
If you've watched any episodes of Next Great Baker, which cast members do you most relate to?
Jen. Well, actually, wait a minute. Let me answer that again. It would have to be Buddy, because I like being the boss. But the other cast members, it would have to be Jen, because she had such a sweet personality, but she wasn't going to let anybody get anything over on them.
All right. How would you rate your team's skill level for the following? For each thing, as a beginner, an intermediate, or an expert for baking?
Baking, I would say intermediate.
Construction.
Construction, I think that we're probably intermediate, close to expert.
Sculpting.
Sculpting. Christina is an expert. I am probably intermediate. So I think that's one of those areas where we'll work good as a team.
Decorating.
Decorating. I think we're both expert.
And other baking, like pastries and desserts.
We're both beginners when it comes to that.
Okay. Do you feel like...
Hurry up, Randy.
Go.
Okay. All right, I got Christina on the speakerphone, and I was going over the questions, and I got to this one question, and I remembered I needed to tell Christina something. Okay, the question is, what do you think will be your team's strength and weaknesses in this competition? And I've decided that you need to know what one of my weaknesses are so you can be the strength in that, and it's my memory. A couple of weeks ago, I had a cake. Well, we're going to have to work on this because a couple of weeks ago, I had a cake, and I completely, totally forgot about it. I got a message from the lady, and she's like, hey, what time are we going to meet tomorrow for your cake? It's 7 o'clock at night, and I hadn't even started. A 3-tier red velvet cake, chevron pattern, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And so I was up till 5 o'clock in the morning making this cake, but I got it done. So
yeah, well, I don't know how much I can help you on that because I actually forgot my niece's daughter's birthday.
Oh no!
And they sent me a message the day of and said, oh, by the way, are you delivering the cake or are you going to drop it off to Grandma and have her bring it? And I just flipped. So I spent 2 hours completely involved in making this cake. But the one thing we can say, Annette, is that you did finish it, right?
That's right, and you did too.
It got done and it was awesome, correct?
And we did it in a time constraint.
So therefore, it's actually not a weakness, but a strength because we can work under pressure and in time constraint, and it comes out magnificent.
There you go. And we don't have time to overthink it. All right, well, I'm going to get back to my questions.
Okay, well, have fun, Annette, and we'll see you later.
All right, see you later. Bye-bye.